Good morning. A mantra from the Bhagavad Gita, from near the beginning of the actual teachings. The teacher, yes, is Lord Shri Krishna, but really the cosmic consciousness that knows all. That is the ultimate teacher, sometimes through Krishna, sometimes through Buddha, sometimes through Christ, yes. We call it the cosmic consciousness. So it doesn't say anything further about that, just some teaching. Let us see how it starts in the beginning of the Gita. Om Vasansi Jirnani Vasansi Jirnani Yatha Vihaya Yatha Vihaya Navani Grihnati Navani Grihnati Naroparani Naroparani Tatha Sharirani Tatha Sharirani Vihaya Jirnani Vihaya Jirnani Anyani Sanyati Anyani Sanyati Navani Dehi Navani Dehi. I will show again. Vasansi Jirnani Yatha Vihaya Vasansi Jirnani Yatha Vihaya Navani Grihnati Naroparani Navani Grihnati Naroparani Tatha Sharirani Vihaya Jirnani Tatha Sharirani Vihaya Jirnani Yanyani Sanyati Navani Dehi Anyani Sanyati Navani Dehi. We're ready to go together, right? Om Vasansi Jirnani Yatha Vihaya Navani Grihnati Naroparani Tatha Sharirani Vihaya Jirnani Anyani Sanyati Navani Dehi. Actually, with this type of verses that have 4 lines, the first 2 lines go together, and the second set of 2 lines, the third and fourth line, also go together. So here you have what we call a sandhi, which comes from the fact that you can chant both lines together. Then it'll be Tatha Sharirani Vihaya Jirnani Anyani. It flows together. It's a little awkward when we take it apart, but no harm, we can do it. So that is how to chant this type of verse. There is a rhythm first. And the melodies are many we can do. We have some simple melodies we practice in our ashram here. Another one is like this. Om Vasansi Jirnani Yatha Vihaya Vasansi Jirnani Yatha Vihaya Navani Grihnati Naroparani Navani Grihnati Naroparani Tatha Sharirani Vihaya Jirnani Tatha Sharirani Vihaya Jirnani Anyani Sanyati Navani Dehi Anyani Sanyati Navani Dehi. Why are we chanting it first? Because Gita means song. It is the song of the Lord, and the Lord is Bhagavan, or Bhagavad in a compound. The Lord is that conscious cosmic consciousness. We use consciousness as pure consciousness when we say cosmic consciousness. Okay. So vasansi, from the root vas, to put on clothes. Vasansi are garments or clothes, it's a plural. Jirnani, when they are worn out clothes, old clothes, what do you do with them? Yatha, as vihaya. Vihaya means abandoning them, throwing them away. After throwing away worn out old clothes, navani, new ones. And it goes with the word aparani, the A is hidden. Other new clothes is understood. Grinati, one takes. Just as a person abandons the old and worn out clothes, and nara is the person. Okay, here we go. It's the subject. Grinati from graha. Graha is grab also. And taking new, other new clothes. It's very clear. Yes, even the Sanskrit is simple. I can show you word by word. And there is a yatha, as. Tatha means so. They rhyme in Sanskrit. In English they may not rhyme. As that happens, so also. Sharirani jirnani. Here was vasansi jirnani, and here it is sharirani jirnani. Sharira is a body. Worn out bodies, old bodies. Vihaya, leaving them behind. That's the, leaving behind is a good translation. Anyani sanyati, navani. This navani and aparani, and here it is navani and anyani, same meaning. New ones, new bodies. Anyani, other. Sanyati, dehi is the subject. Dehi is the one who lives in the body. There are many words for everything in Sanskrit because it's such an ancient language. So many styles in there, so many branches of knowledge, so many ways to make words, and people love to say it in a new way. Every generation, every area likes new words. So deha is another word for body, just like sharira is. And dehi is the one who lives in the body. You can make one word from other words, another one. Dehi, dehin. So the embodied soul, they translate. The person, same thing, we are embodied souls. We are not the body, we are the soul living in the body. That's the entire teaching coming through here. It needs to be said in the very beginning, because without it, the rest of the Gita also wouldn't make sense. It keeps talking about how the goal is the absolute freedom, liberation, enlightenment, eternal bliss. If this was the only body we have and the only chance we have, I already know I won't make it, maybe. So that thinking is not needed here. It's not even truthful thinking, because in the very beginning you're told, you've always been around in different bodies. And you will be as long as it takes for the journey to arrive at the goal. And that is nowhere to go but to relax and feel that it's already inside. Meanwhile, there are more than one body that Mother Nature can give us. So anyani, other bodies, sharirani, the dehi, the embodied soul, takes on, again, sanyati, obtains, navani, new ones. So the word order will be free completely in Sanskrit. It can, in English it's more fixed. In Sanskrit I will show you how it will go. In the same way, the embodied soul obtains, well, let's wait with that one, after abandoning old and worn out bodies, obtains other new ones. In the same way as what? As a person, Nara, after abandoning old and worn out clothes, puts on new ones, other new ones, in the same way. So what is there to worry about? Actually, it's good news. Sometimes our guru would joke, just suppose nobody dies. Suppose you live hundreds and hundreds of years. Don't you think your relatives will get tired of pushing the wheelchair and dealing with it? So that is one way to think about it. Everything that is born will die, that's for sure. But you're not the body, that's what it says. You're not the body, you're the embodied soul. And for many Westerners, it's still a strange thought, but I must be more Eastern inside, because to me this was a relief when I first heard it this lifetime. It was a relief. Okay, I may be tired of this body anytime. Don't worry, you get a break. You start over again, fresh. By the way, there's some words that are so similar to English. Jirnani, from the root jri, which is hard to pronounce, but it's the same as the geriatric problems. In Latin, which came into English, geriatric condition, it's the jirna condition, the same thing. And yathavihaya, that nava is new, even in other languages, nava. New, similar. Any other? Any other? We'll chant it again and see if it makes sense still. Together. Vasansi jirnani yathavihaya navani grihnati naro parani tatha sharirani vihaya jirnani anyani sanyati navani dehi. So if you are like me, then you might ask, what about when people die young? What does that mean? Does it still hold true? You know, jirna can be physically aged and worn out, but we have 5 bodies. Don't forget the 5 koshas. The outer body, the physical body, made of the atoms and molecules, certainly there is an aging process for sure. But within that is the body of energy. Now that can be tired even before you're 70 or 80 or 90. Within that is the body of feelings, emotions, the mind, the mana. Within that is the body of the intelligence that rules the whole organism. And within that is the body of bliss, where you go in deep sleep, by the way. You're already there. You relax all the other layers and experience bliss in deep sleep. Even if you're unconscious, still it works. And then within that is the soul, right? Well protected. So definitely when something is worn out, and the karmas can be such that nobody knows the mystery of destiny and karmas, because nobody knows the subconscious and unconscious and collective unconscious and superconscious. Conscious is conscious, and the rest is or subconscious, or even superconscious. In meditation, maybe you contact. So we don't know the reasons why some people have to leave their body in young age, but something is over. Something has played its role, and now you get a new chance somewhere else, or the same place. These are the teachings. Now you get familiar slowly, and it makes more and more and more sense to me as I grow older. I don't have any other explanation either. I know some people say, I don't believe it. That's all right with me. I don't mind. You're fine. It's not a belief. For me, it makes sense, because I couldn't explain many things in my life without some past behind that. So one more time, let's chant, and that's enough, then it's good. Vasansi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grihnati naroparani tatha sharirani vihaya jirnanyani sanyati navani dehi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Oh, thank you very much.